What's poppin' my dudes, it's Shanimani and welcome back to my channel. Now today we're going to be reacting to this Jubilee video called Do All Teens Think the Same? Now this looks really interesting and I'm so excited to be watching this because I am a teenager, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. So let's just see what this video has to offer.
Sometimes I just want to sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25 and the decisions that I make now. Oh,
interesting. Starting off something strong, and I'm just going to straight up say, yeah, I agree with that a lot. And yeah, I think that was just the preview though, so let's just see the rest of the video. So the spectrum: strongly disagree, disagree, somewhat disagree, somewhat agree, agree, and strongly agree. Cool. Invited 5 teenagers to see the range of their beliefs. He asked them to agree or disagree with various statements about being a teenager. Cool. Okay, okay.
I am addicted to social media.
I'm gonna say disagree on that one.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, okay, it's pretty, it looks like most of the girls went on somewhat agree and most of the guys went on somewhat disagree. That's funny, but for me, I would say disagree because I'm not really addicted to social media. I really only have it and go on it a lot to promote my business and stuff like that. Like, I'm not doing it for the social aspect. I mean, sure, I talk to my friends on there sometimes, but it's mostly so that I can work out collaborations and just try to see other people who are kind of in my niche and support other content creators. So that's really just what I have social media for. Which, speaking of which, you should go follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Right in the description, so.
I use social media, but I don't think I'm addicted. I could take it or leave it. I can put my phone down whenever I want.
Yeah.
That's a good skill.
Same.
I cannot do that. I'm on my phone all the time, like all the time.
She looks like the type who wouldn't be able to.
Texting, I need to see like what's happening. It's hard. It distracts me a lot from school.
She totally looks like the type.
I use social media for a total of, I think, 2 weeks. After like severe disappointment and saying that social media can bring out the worst in people, I decided that I'm not gonna use social media. If I really need to speak to someone,
that's very good actually. That's a nice skill to have and a good concept too.
Allowed to get 3 months ago when I turned 18, because I wasn't allowed to have it up until then. Like,
oh, wow.
I have to make up for all the time that I missed and everything that happened and all the parties that I didn't go to because I didn't see the Instagram. I'm not like on it all the time, but I'm definitely on my phone way too much. I think my screen time is like 6 hours or something crazy. I know.
That is pretty crazy though. Her parents didn't let her have social media until she was 18. Wow, that's a long time. I mean, my dad probably would have been the same way, but I got an Instagram account so that I can promote all my artwork and my books back here. So that's really the only reason why I have Instagram. And then I got like Twitter and Facebook just so that I can promote my YouTube stuff. So I don't really have a social media account, you know? Like, my social media account isn't for the social aspect. It's really just for the business aspect.
I like the way I look.
I would say agree. I mean, I'm also self-aware. I don't think that I'm a 10 out of 10 drop dead looking model, but I don't think I'm ugly either. I think I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine with the way I look and I'm proud of how I look, and yeah, I'm cool with it. Oh, that's so sad. Oh no, everyone's on agree except for this one girl or boy. I don't exactly know what her preference is. Strongly disagree too. That's sad.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with the way that I look, and I know that the things that I can control, I'll change them, and the things that I can't control, it would be a shame for me to spend my life not enjoying my physical appearance.
Yeah, that's a really good philosophy.
I respect myself, definitely, but I feel like I'll never be enough. I don't know if that's part of me struggling with my mental health, but I'm just not happy with the way I look, but I'm still proud of who I am.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, at least she's proud of who she is, but girl, you are beautiful or handsome, whatever you prefer. But Dude, girl, you gotta give yourself some more credit, bro.
I feel too much stress for my age.
Yeah, I would go on agree or strongly agree. Wow, everyone went on agree as well. For me, it's different reasons though, because I know a lot of these people are going on that side of the spectrum because of school and stuff like that, and probably social pressure. But for me, I'm mostly stressed because of all the business stuff I'm working on. Like, I've got YouTube to work on, I've got books and my Amazon page to run, and some music stuff that I'm also currently working on. So my stress is mainly caused by my aspirations to build a career for myself right now.
There's no way that I should be this stressed. Like, I feel like there's so much pressure put on teens of what is the future, that I'm constantly like chastising myself for things that I did in the past, or over analyzing everything that I'm going to do in the future, and I literally don't know how to live in like the now. Sometimes I just want to sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25 and the decisions that I make now.
Yeah, I could see how that can be very stressful. I mean, that's sort of what I was talking about, but there is a balance. Like, you don't always have to focus on and plan on what you're doing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with planning a career for yourself, and I'm actually trying to develop that right now. And I get that that can be stressful, but for me, there wasn't even a lot of pressure for me to do that. I mean, my dad, he always raised me to always be doing something instead of just lounging around and being a creator rather than a consumer. And that's something he's been raising me with, and that's why I've been able to do all the stuff I've been able to do and work on the stuff I'm currently working on, which will hopefully get me big and establish a career early on. So that would be really awesome. But I do see where she's coming from.
I like the stress. I'm always thinking about the future and what I want to do. So if I want to do those things in the future, I have to accomplish a lot here, even though I kind of wish I didn't have it because I want to do fun things instead of work constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely felt that way, especially when it's just so stressful when I'm trying to do finals and also answering business emails to like blogs and CEOs of different websites and trying to get everything sorted out with my editor and just all that different publication stuff. It stresses me out sometimes. I've definitely had those moments where I just wish I could be a normal teen and just have fun with my friends and go to a public school. But whenever I have those feelings, I just keep remembering how much better it is that I'm not doing that, because I'm not getting sucked up into that teenage aspect. Because overall, what I'm doing now is going to help me in the future. And it is just one of those give or take situations. So yeah, something that I'm okay with now.
For me, my stress has affected my mental and physical health, which at 14 isn't something that should be happening, you know?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have restless nights. I shouldn't be drinking coffee to stay awake.
Yeah, that's not healthy. I strongly agree with that. Let's see. Oh wow, pretty mixed. I mean, hearing all this stuff about school shooting, it's insane, really. I mean, that's just one of the other benefits of homeschooling. So yeah, that is one of the many reasons why I love doing homeschool.
Due to recent events, it has crossed my mind. It is a reality for us as students, especially going to a public school, but I'm not gonna worry about it 24/7 because then I'm not living.
That's good. Yeah, that's very true.
I think for us especially, like our school was like pretty much on lockdown. Like all the teachers started putting up like black paper on their windows, and that scared me more than the actual threats. Just talk doesn't really scare me, but it's like if the teachers start taking proactive measures and if our school is almost preparing for it, then that's what freaks me out.
Yeah, I could see how that would be scary.
I care about current events.
Oh, I would say somewhat disagree. I know, that sounds so bad. And I don't know, it's not that I'm just like, oh, I only care about what's happening in my own circle. It's more so I don't like to focus on it because current events are always just so negative. And it's good to be aware about things. And my breaking point was kind of with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. I knew I had to be a part of that. And if you guys haven't seen my video where I talked about and pretty much gave a full-on rants about the Black Lives Matter movement and how important it was, because it is still a big thing. And just because police officers aren't currently killing black people right now, then that doesn't mean that we should just forget about the movement. And that is one thing where, because I tend to stay out of that, but that one I was like, no, I have to be a part of this. So I would still say somewhat disagree, because I don't like flooding my mind with that negative energy unless I feel like it's extremely important and it's something that really needs to be heard and needs to be talked about. Oh, everyone is on agree. Okay.
I care about
Strongly
it because
agree.
I think a lot of things that are
okay.
happening are irreversible. But it is hard being in school and being just a kid to make a difference.
Even the small things that we think might not be affecting us are eventually going to affect us if we do nothing. A lot of the times we live in our own bubble, especially because of our phones. And it's important to know what's going around the world. My family comes from Nicaragua, so that's why I learn about it. But I also learn about what's happening in other countries because I find it interesting, and I would want someone else to do the same for me as well.
That's good.
We might not know
good
how
for her.
or why.
Wish she could be more like you.
I disagree a little bit with the whole in a bubble because of our phones, because I think the internet and our phones in general kind of are providing information and sources to get to us faster than before.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I do. But when I say that we're living in a bubble, how many of us actually look up those articles?
That's also very true.
We just are on Instagram.
What is happening in Nicaragua then?
Their dictator. He took away their health care and their social security. So they kind of revolted against him. And sometimes they just lock you up or kill you.
Oh my gosh.
There have been almost 400 people dead and thousands injured.
That's horrible. That should be a headline, like.
Yeah, Instagrammer. You could tell she got all like sassy, like, all right, well then what's happening in Nicaragua? Like, she got defensive, but then this Nicaraguan chick, she just straight up schooled her and destroyed her with facts and logic. That was amazing. But now she's like, oh, that should have been a headline. Oh, that was funny.
Teenagers have more influence than previous generations.
Strongly agree with that. Very strongly. I mean, anyone can be famous now. I mean, any teen can create a YouTube channel. Any teen can blow up on TikTok or Instagram or anything really. And people listen to us more because we have a voice with technology. So yeah, strongly agree. And looks like everyone also agrees.
We had a walkout a while ago when all the shootings had happened, and one of the kids actually in the grade below me organized that and organized it through social media and was like, hey everyone, we're going to march to City Hall, like this is what we're going to do. But I don't think that would have been possible if it was all like face-to-face contact.
I think we're more influential than we think because it's all about our mindset and what we think about our power that we have just in our phones. We can get millions of people a message out to them that with all this technology, we definitely have more of a voice than previous teenager generations.
Yeah, we definitely do. And we really need to utilize that voice. Since we have this influence, then we can do anything we want now. We have this power, sort of. That sounds kind of dictator-ish, but we do. And we should be using that to spread positivity and spread awareness. Cool. Looks like that's the end of that. That was really interesting. I really enjoyed reacting to that. Of course, all teens do not think the same. We are all individual people and we all have our own opinions, but this was really fun. I mean, it kind of felt like I was in the room with them because I was sharing my opinions and agreeing or disagreeing with what these people had to say. So that was really cool. Comment down below whether or not you agreed or disagreed with my points. Also, I would love to hear what you guys want to see me do or react to, or just really just do a video on. I love to hear feedback, so leave a comment down below. I reply to every single one of the comments, so make sure to leave one. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a big fat like, a big fat comment, and also it would really mean so much to me if you guys could subscribe and hit that bell notification. That way you can see all the videos that I have planned and uploaded. I'm really hoping to grow this channel, so if you enjoyed this video, feel free to share it to your social medias or send it to your friends. Any support would really come a long way. That's it for now. Always remember to keep on dreaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, YouTube!